Welcome back, everybody. Episode 45 of the Big Easy Blitz podcast. Um, Today we're going to be recapping week one of the NFL and week two of college football. If you see us very upset in this episode, there is a very big reason. We just filmed this entire podcast and the mic wasn't on. I will sum up on that one. We might be a little ticked off, and this might be a quick episode because it is quite late. Yep, it is. But we're here for the grind. So, Connor, would you like to say a few words before we get into it?
I mean, it wouldn't be an interesting story. It wouldn't be an underdog story without moments like this, Brock.
Tell
So,
you what, the Big Easy Blitz technical difficulties will go down in history.
it'll go down freaking issue. Let me tell you. Um, but let's just get right into it. NFL Week One. Uh,
Sucked.
it it sucked. I mean, from a fantasy perspective and from a viewer perspective, except really everything except for the Sunday night game, which, by the way, the Sunday night game has potential to be game of the year.
100%.
I mean, when do you see Derrick Henry fumble? And I mean, the Bills were down 15 points, like you said, 3 minutes left. So anything's possible. I mean, the games like the Saints, Cardinals, uh, Texans, Rams, um, Bengals, Browns. We didn't even talk about that in the first shoot. Bengals,
Lions,
Browns,
Packers,
Lions, Packers.
Titans, Broncos,
There's so many
Broncos.
bad games um, this week, and it's just not how you want to start off the season. But it's going to pick up, Brock.
Yes, 100%. We'll just get into the Saints real quick because if you watch the NFL, you know the rest of the landscape and how bad it was.
Yeah.
The Saints game, love the fight that we showed. Defense played solid on first and second down. Third down was atrocious. Got to fix that. And we're already starting because Saliasi Fuaga left with an injury. Um, Another Trevor Penning obviously missed with an
And
injury.
Julian Black.
Chase Young missed with an injury, and Julian Blackman is out for the year with a torn labrum.
Rack them up, baby. It wouldn't be a New Orleans
Buckle up,
sports
New
season
Orleans.
if
It's starting now. Now, what was interesting was seeing a couple of list of guys who Saints could go out to sign, which was included Marcus Williams and Von Bell, two former Saints,
yeah.
and the other one was Justin Simmons. I can't think of the other guy. Those are the three main ones that I remembered. Um, if you had to guess the ages of Von Bell and Marcus Williams, can you go ahead and do that?
Okay, so I think Von Bell was drafted a year before Marcus Williams.
Never mind.
Well,
I thought Von Bell was a lot older. Von Bell's 30, Marcus Williams is 29. I thought they were a lot older. I thought Von Bell was a lot older, but I don't know why. Maybe I'm
yeah,
thinking
no, I
of
think the Saints drafted Von Bell in 16, and then obviously Marcus Williams was part of that stacked 2017 class that Mickey Loomis is still hanging his hat on. I digress. The Saints have to clean things up, though. Yes, the fight was great, but they had 8 or 9 pre-snap penalties, unacceptable. Yeah, sure, it's week one, but still, like that cannot happen. And then Kellen Moore also had, he's not clean in this either.
the
Using those time, not using those timeouts at the end of the half really angered me.
yeah. I don't understand it at all. Um, uh, it obviously it killed you in the end. If you go down and kick a field goal and then Groupie makes the field goal when he missed his in the second half, then when you drive down at the end of the game, you kick a field goal to win the game instead of having to get a touchdown.
That group me feel
Which I really wish there was a camera on me and Connor's face whenever Juwan Johnson almost caught that ball. Because I swear I was airborne. I jumped so high in the air and I screamed. The
two
people
seconds of euphoria
the people
in that.
below and above Connor's room have to absolutely hate us in that moment. So we were incredibly loud. Just for it to all crumble down. Which, by the way, a terrible play call on the fourth down. I get it, you have to go to the end zone, but why would you throw to pretty much out the end?
Yeah,
Give you guys a chance at least. The throw wasn't even competitive. Now, I mean, the throw to Juwan Johnson was an absolute dime. So I guess he made up or he balances itself out. But just, I mean, this it's gonna be a long season. Buckle up.
yeah,
But I mean, next week the 49ers are very injured.
yes,
I
they
don't know if
are.
you saw that, but George Kittle is gonna be out for a while, and Brock Purdy might be missing this week with something. I think it's shoulder and toe.
Yeah,
So something to look out for. Mac Jones will be the starter for the 49ers
yeah,
if Purdy can't go. But we'll see.
yeah, and just brief rundown of the skill positions in the game against the Cardinals. Chris Olave had about 55 receiving yards. Jawan Johnson led the team with about 68 receiving yards. Alvin Kamara had himself an Alvin Kamara day, a little slow, What you guys say?
Two things I wanted to get into on that case. One quick one. Hey, New Orleans Saints, why in the world are you throwing a screen pass to Chris Olave, knowing his injury history?
Uh,
Literally any other player. Like,
and not only is it a screen pass, it's a screen pass and your wide receivers don't block.
yeah,
There was two people. Will Johnson wound up laying the hit, but one of the other. This really angers me because Chris Olave is my favorite player in the NFL. It I just don't understand how you call up something like that and it's not an emphasis for the receivers to block. I mean, this guy's one of your best players when he's healthy. I don't know. Thank God he's okay. I mean, thank God. I don't know what I would have done if he would have had another concussion.
thought he did. I really thought
Yeah.
because he stayed down for a bit.
I mean, he came back and made three catches. I want to
Yeah.
say he and then
Should
one
have
of
had
them.
four. Should
Yeah.
have been four. Let's get into that real quick.
He
Um,
go ahead. Just
in
say
I, what is a catch anymore? Please let us know. I mean, between week one college football, obviously the Barry and Brown and Nick Harbor for LSU and South Carolina, those two, the two touchdowns taken off the board, and then this past week. I mean, what is a catch in football anymore? Like, what do you have to catch the ball, take two steps, then lay on the ground? Is that a catch? Like, come on, please. It's ridiculous.
Chris Olave did all those things. It
Literally.
still wasn't a catch. So I don't know.
And then the other thing that I wanted to mention, which somebody brought this up to me earlier, I wish I could remember who it was to give a shout out. But I feel like after Kamara scored that touchdown, used very little.
Well
It's
said.
very, very little
Yeah,
after that.
there's
Kendra
a
Miller
lot of
was used a
Kendrick
lot
Miller.
more. I don't understand not using your best player.
I don't know. It maybe week one kind of slowly ramping Kamara into things, but I don't know. Anything else you want to say on the NFL?
Terrible week for both fantasy and just in general. But I think it'll clean itself up. It'll be better next week. So we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll get into it.
outlook on the season for the Saints still hasn't changed.
Mine's definitely going down. I
Yeah,
thought this would be a 7-win team. It's definitely down to a 3 or 4 win team.
you want to get 3 or 4 wins this season, but you want to get it the right way. Um, Hopefully some players step up and it's not just a complete dumpster fire. Anyway, let's segue on to college football. Um, and the big storyline from college football week two was the Florida Gators losing to the little girl in the South Florida Bulls.
LSU's opponent this week getting actually just all the big dogs in college football just getting kind of exposed this weekend.
Yeah, a little
If you
bit.
want to say that. Obviously LSU had their struggles with La Tech. Clemson was in a dogfight with Troy.
Georgia.
Georgia. Georgia had a close game with Austin Peay.
Austin Peay.
Um, Florida, obviously. Arizona State gets upset by Mississippi State.
Yep.
I'm missing somebody big. You can't think of who it is. And on the flip side, you had teams like Florida State, Bama, who played nobodies and won by 70, and they think that they're back. Strictly Bama. You're not back. I can't believe I actually saw a video of an Alabama fan, or no, Alabama cheerleader on TikTok saying, still undefeated at home. That is
You beat
Bama has burned to the ground, folks. If they're talking about that after beating ULM, come on, come on.
how the mighty have fallen.
Oh, it's so fun to see. And then we got to give our kudos to Oregon. Good Lord,
Good Lord.
69-3 against a Power Four opponent.
I
Like,
mean, the Ducks are legit. Shout out Dante Moore, Makai Hughes,
hmm
all the dogs they got running around over there. Um, Oregon's legit.
hmm
They're really solid.
Another top team that struggled was Penn State.
Sure. Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
the score doesn't
definitely.
look like that, 34-0, but early they were struggling with
It was 10-0 a half.
I don't remember who they played.
Florida International.
Yeah, that's it. And then another weird thing that happened. So if for those who didn't see, week one, Army was upset by Tarleton State, and then this week they went and upset Kansas State. Who Kansas State's not good. Kansas State and UCLA are both terrible. We were very wrong with those two.
I would
UCLA's
honor Kansas
worse.
State, but the UCLA one,
With
I'll take that. I'll take that right now.
Nico. I mean, that was just
He just made a
you're an
wrong
idiot.
decision.
Nico's an idiot. Just plain and simple. Like, why would you leave the SEC where you made the playoff to go to a dumpster fire? UCLA was a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And now you're worse. It just doesn't make any sense.
What do we know anymore, bro?
Yeah. Actually, predictions we did fairly well. I
We
went
did
9-1. He went
8-2.
So right now we're gonna put out a graphic of our updated rank our record. I'm 14-7. He
15-6.
So very close.
Very good.
We're gonna have a wager at the end of the year. So let us know in the comments what that should be.
Yeah.
along with when we play each other in fantasy. So we'll make this a clip, and please tell us what you think our punishment should be. Um,
We already
my
have
my
bras.
fantasy punishment already, if I lose to him, is I have to wear a backwards hat and sunglasses for an entire episode, even if we're in here. That's gonna be interesting. I haven't picked his yet, but I'm gonna let y'all decide.
Yep.
So good luck.
Thank you.
So yeah, moving on to LSU.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't panic.
yeah, we had a buddy who the sources, trust me, bro, said that Louisiana Tech has a top 30
That's a
defense.
good one.
A top 30 defense, top 30 or 40 defense. I don't know how that true it is, but I will say Louisiana State's defense was very solid.
I buy it. I mean,
Yeah. Now I don't want to panic too much. However, the O line was rough. Now losing Braylon Moore was a huge key to that. Um,
but
he's gonna be okay. He obviously he has a high ankle sprain. He's day to day. Probably what I think they should do is if he can't play this week, then just sit him this week and next week against
might as
Southeastern.
well.
Get him ready for the South Carolina game because that's a huge game
South Carolina's after
after the
CY.
Southeastern.
Okay.
And if both teams are undefeated by then, 100% could be game day. I don't know
Oh,
who
yeah.
else plays. Oh, that might be Georgia, man, actually.
Ah. Well, I mean, but look, Bama might not be ranked.
Bama will be right because they'll kill Wisconsin this week. But Bama ranked 19th. If they win this week, they'll probably move to 17. And depending on how bad they lose to Georgia, we could very well see a 2-2 unranked Alabama
How funny would
come week
that?
6.
Funny.
And LSU team that could possibly be number 1 in the country if they take care of business. Anyway, shit. Um, but I'm not gonna panic. LSU's defense is unbelievably legit. They're top 5. They're gonna win plenty of games this
When
year
the
for
offense
LSU.
comes around,
Look
LSU's
at,
going to be
look
a
at,
scary team to
look at.
face.
Yes, 100%. Um, but I mean, this week they got Florida, which we'll end off with this. Florida, count your days, Billy Napier.
Billy
Good
Napier,
Lord. I mean, everybody penciled in a W for this game. Um,
including ourselves.
shit, I had them 9-3 in the playoff, and now they're
I
one and
do
one.
too. I do too.
They're 1-1 with an absolute gauntlet coming up. So I talked to him up in the first time we filmed this. Went through the schedule, and they have coming up at LSU. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to look this up again.
They got
Um,
LSU, Miami,
LSU at Miami, home against Texas, home against A&M, Mississippi State,
Georgia.
Georgia. And then we did a little thing. Do you think he makes it to the Georgia game? And Connor doesn't even think he makes it to the A&M game. He thinks that Florida's going to lose.
This crazy turmoil there. I didn't realize how bad it was, and then I mean they're calling for the heads of Billy Napier.
Yeah,
All of
those who
these
didn't see the
villains.
they. Now, is that a test to Florida being bad or South Florida being legit? I mean, that's 2 ranked wins to start the season.
What is the out? It determined, or the rest of the season's going to determine that.
Yeah.
South Florida. Who did South Florida beat week 1?
Boise beat
Yeah.
the 11 days out of them.
So South Florida has 2 ranked wins.
Yeah.
Shout out the Bulls, bro. But I don't know. That's all I got for college football.
That's
Kind of
all.
tired, man. We actually had an intramural volleyball game.
Shout out Burry's bumpers.
Shout out Briggs Bumpers before this. We did win a set, but we lost the game. We lost in the third
They
set.
were a very solid team. That was
Yeah,
our
they were
first time ever
very
playing.
solid
That was
team.
my first time ever playing volleyball.
Me too.
So
We'll be back. We'll be back,
shout out Birds
and you'll be
Bumpers.
hearing more updates about the
If you go
Briggs
to
Bumpers.
LSU every Sunday, Monday in the UREC, come cheer on the
Come
Big Easy
support.
Blitz boys and the rest of the boys on the bumpers.
Shout out Mercado. Thank you for
I don't
sponsoring
like
as
that name.
always. Um,
Thank you.
we're obviously in Baton Rouge, so we
Yeah,
can't grow.
we can't really tell you how good their food is, but you just have to trust us. It's amazing.
We'll be back over Thanksgiving,
100%.
Christmas.
That's gonna be it for episode 45. I'm extremely tired, as you could probably tell from this video. We were a lot more energetic in the first one.
We're dedicated.
And if this one doesn't have sound, you're not gonna see this ever.
You might not see us ever again.
Yeah. Thank you for watching episode
Tell a
45.
friend, tell a friend.
Please come back for on Wednesday for episode 46. We're gonna be previewing week 3 in the college football season and week 2 in the NFL.
It'll be a good time.
Thank you for watching. Peace out.
See you later.